The city of Moncton has many shops and restaurants offering unique seafood dishes and libations such as blueberry beer brewed locally at the Pump House restaurant and pub. After my fill of chowder, I wanted to learn more about the city, so I ventured towards the MonctonMuseum. Luckily, today I was able to enjoy a traveling exhibit displaying Canada's important role in the exploration of space, which you'll see at the end of this video. Situated in the center of the Maritime provinces, along the Petitcodiac River, the area was originally settled in 1733. The city of Moncton was founded by Pennsylvania Dutch immigrants from Philadelphia in 1766. Initially an agricultural settlement, Moncton was not incorporated until 1855. It was named for Lieutenant Robert Moncton, the British officer who captured nearby fort a century earlier. The city has since been an important transportation hub for the Maritime provinces. A significant wooden shipbuilding industry had developed in the community by the mid-19th century. The shipbuilding economy then collapsed in the 1860s. In 1871, the Intercolonial Railway of Canada chose Moncton to be its headquarters. Moncton grew rapidly during the early 20th century, particularly after provincial lobbying helped the city become the eastern terminus of the massive National Transcontinental Railway project in 1912. Moncton remained a railway town for well over a century until the closure of the Canadian National Railway locomotive shops in the late 1980s. Many cases in the museum display memorabilia depicting an exciting time in the railway history. Moncton has a long aviation heritage due to its location to nearby protected waters of the Bay of Fundy. Moncton has hosted the Pan Am clipper ships and is a stopping off point on the way towards the Maritimes and north. On January 11, 1928, the first scheduled air flight out of Greater Moncton area took place. Trans-Canadian Airlines began service May 2, 1942. In 1929, the Moncton Aero Club was founded, as well as International Airways Flying School. These would later become the Moncton Flight College, one of the preeminent flight schools in Canada. Currently, the Greater Moncton International Airport handles nearly 575,000 passengers per year, making it the second busiest airport in maritime provinces in terms of passenger volume. Moncton and its citizens contributed greatly during World War II. Large military supply base was constructed on a railway spur line north of downtown next to the Canadian National Railway shops. This base served as the main supply depot for the large wartime military establishment in the Maritimes. Moncton became an important air training base during World War II with 2 airfields constructed for training. A naval listening station was also constructed in 1941 to help in coordinating radar activities in the North Atlantic. Moncton remained open to supply the maritime military establishment until just after the end of the Cold War. Moncton has been through many changes over the years and has survived by adapting to the times. Moncton has a rich cultural history which is depicted throughout the museum. The city continues to survive due to the resilience of its people and ability to adapt to changing times. Canada played an important role in space exploration. Developed by a Canadian company, Canadarm became one of the most important features on the Space Shuttle, allowing the deployment and retrieval of satellites, and during the construction of the International Space Station. In October 1984, Canada's first astronaut entered space on the Space Shuttle Challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've had more than my share of dreams in my life, I just want to tell you that how proud and how moved I am to have had the opportunity to participate in the building of the International Space Station.
On November 13th, 1981, after a few moments of radio silence, the entire world could see Canadarm deployed from the hold of the Space Shuttle Columbia. The 15-meter robotic arm has not only helped astronauts launch satellites, it has also enabled Canada to participate in the American space program.
The Moncton Museum, dedicated to keeping Moncton's heritage alive. This is a must-see if you wish to understand the significance of Moncton and how it became known as the Hub City.